All right, here's a little progress. We got the frame hanging up there. Started cleaning that up. It's all stripped down and ready. Then we're gonna clean it up some more and then paint it. And here we've got the bottom all cleaned up and cut. The roof is off of it. I got my rails all temped out, getting ready. I got all new sheet metal coming, the trunk pan, quarters, tail panel, all that good stuff. But we still got the 69 is hanging up there. 73's on the bottom. Starting to figure out for our cuts on where we're going to cut these two, and the same thing with the pillars. I'm going to cut them somewhere in the middle there. So now the next step when we get back in here will be to go up and down and sandwich these two together until everything is dialed in and lined up, and then weld them together and make them one. And then over here we've got the Detroit mini tubs. I found a good deal on Marketplace. I got a complete Detroit mini tub kit with the leaf springs, offset hangers, the whole nine. And then it was just missing the tubs because it was for a Camaro. So I got the Nova tubs. I'm not even sure the tubs might have been the same, but I ordered the ones for Nova just to be sure. So we're gonna do the mini tub kit. So over here, the frame rails were hacked out. So I actually welded them back up in this area with the ones off the 69 that were good in that spot, but rotted in the back. And then I'm gonna cut them again for the mini tub and then weld it all and box it all. But we're gonna end up with a rear kind of tube chassis I'm gonna do off the frame. So I'm actually gonna have a full frame in this car, but still be like a drag and drive with a back seat. You know, probably do some kind of roll bar just to stiffen the car up. And if I ever do want to add some power to it, I can. I made these temporary supports here, so when the car comes down, it sits on the trunk pan, gives me the correct alignment, so I have the right height. And then when I put the quarter panels on, I could really dial it in. And then I came up with this idea for the roof. I put these rods in here and welded them all up with 3 bars so they don't move. And pretty much they tie directly to that roof lip. So when I put the roof on, that's my measurement. When the roof lip sits on those brackets, it's going to be the correct height, and then I can weld the pillars together, and we got the factory distance for the windshield. So, and then I got a top panel coming in. I'm going to replace that upper panel and clean up the rust underneath the windshield area there. So we're getting there. I'm excited to get it to where it's at least welded together in one car, and I'm excited that now it's not taking up the whole shop. So now the shop is starting to open up, starting to look, you know, a little more roomy. Yep, so that's our update. And got my Steve Morris gear on. And that's where we're at. That's what's left of the 73 and the 69. So for you guys that you know, sold me the cars, if you're following it, you can kind of see where we're at. I'll move out of the way. All right, well, thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.